During the short time you have in the silly world, one of the many things you can do is getting rich out of nowhere.
That ain't Falco! That ain't Falco! Oh!
You just have to remember to be wise with that cash laying around, alright? Now with the case with Girls Frontline, thanks to its live service, it led to Team Micah laying on a pile of green and with nothing to spend it on. The cosmetics you get were only available in its gacha system, which you can only buy with premium currency. And you know what gamers will do to get the grubby little hands on some of the latest skins or furniture or whatever this is. Whoa, can't you believe it? People actually buy your gacha boxes and you're spending hundreds of dollars for these skimpy virtual outfits. Now that we're filthy stinking rich, what are we gonna spend a budget on? I don't know, make a funny chibi anime out of it. What do you think? You got to be joking. And just like that, the haha funny chibi anime show is born. Girls Frontline Healing Chapter. Animated by Hong Kong's Lovable Studios, it is available for streaming on Bilibili since July 28th, 2019. The show was nothing mind-blowing, but it had a good deal of gameplay and jokes that gave the fans a chuckle. But there's one thing really stood out from the rest, and it's this little gremlin right here. First of all, what is with shonen anime and gremlin characters? I never understand them really. Can someone give me an explanation why though? And second, the furry's got some competition right here. For its weird self-referral jokes that often fell flat, so much Junior more than makes up for that. Her mere existence sold the show with endless pieces of filler come pouring in as new episodes follow. And when you have like a miniature version of a character, there's only one logical conclusion that you're gonna end up with, and that's... Sunborn, the publisher of the game, was quick to notice it, and in no time flat, and as in a year later, a teeny tiny Junior keychain plushie was sold on Tmall sometime around March 2020. It's still a keychain after all. Junior here is no bigger than a smartphone. I mean, look at that. Small. This only left fans begging for the real deal, like the actual meat and the bone that's being thrown at them. But they don't have to wait too long until the so-called 1-to-1 SOPMOD Jr plushie gets announced.
各位观众有没有这个入手啊？这次我们会大概为这个泡面番众这个节假的
这个有熟。
On Team Micah's August 2020 update stream, Junior here finally became a marketable plushie, and I'm here to review it. Now before we check in on those plushies, every purchase at the official store will give you this transparent postcard featuring a bunch of other tea dolls, and mine was marked volume 2 for some reason, probably missed a bit. And there's also this binder clip that's shaped like Kalina. The back side of it has a tiny Junior on it. Nice. The Ziploc bag itself is very well printed. It has these graphics which really gives your stuff a nice wrapper as it arrives at your doorstep. And on to our first subject, the dinergate, or more precisely, Chopsticks the dinergate. It has a Sangfist Fairy logo, established 2031, printed on both sides. At the back, the tag is reused from the Dango collection, a bit of a corner cutting there, while the other side shows the manufacturer, Kimoi, who is also responsible for these. This is the first plush to ever came out of the Girls Frontline franchise, and it really is nothing more than a tiny rectangular pillow. It also has this floppy antenna on the top there, and it's buttery smooth fabric that if you wipe it against the knit, it just gets darker, kind of like suede, but man, it feels good to just rub it all over. Would you look at that? Clean as it should be. Well, there's really nothing outstanding about our fellow dinergate here, but it is an essential pick if we're going to get our next subject later on, as it really is just a tarred up throw pillow. 70 yen isn't expensive at all. Up next, Junior. It was a long wait, but SOPMOD Jr is finally real. Fans have been waiting for over a year ever since the anime's debut, but she is finally put onto store shelves at Singles Day 2020, or precisely November 11th, at a hefty 200 yen or $30 US. But does she make squeaky noises when she's squished? Sadly no, but it's not a big loss. Junior comes with this holographic tag hook around the back, which shows her screaming as she'll cycle around the images. Behind it simply says hang decoration and the relevant copyright info. And again, the plush tag itself still reuses the Dango collection label for some reason. Junior's hair is made of layers of felt, which is standard fare for many anime plush toys of its kind, and it flops around nicely too. Lifting up her bangs show those arrogant looking embroidered eyebrows hidden away once covered up. The standout feature for Junior is her hair at the back, making her extra chunky, as that entire piece is filled with polyester, giving it a really comfortable feel to it. There's also Junior's headset, the same one shared with her big sister, simply sewn on to both ears. And here comes the fun part. Junior's jacket is removable, but we'll get back to there soon. Behind her luscious hair is the leather scarf. Surprisingly, it's removable too, held together with this button here. This is interesting because for small details like these collars, most plushies would have sewn on directly, while Kimo has gone the extra step to make it a proper piece of garment for little Junior here. Good job! Now it's time to take off that jacket. Simply unlatch and the jacket will come off, but something's off. Junior's arm is still black. Those sleeves that make her look like wearing a faux jacket is actually part of her body. This jacket isn't a jacket after all, it's more of a vest instead. Given how difficult it is to mass produce plush toys this complex, it is an ingenious design that gives the illusion of a full-bodied shirt. Putting her two-piece jacket back is easy, just latch it and zip it up. Tie her scarf back and Junior is back in action. Impressive how much effort is put into what is essentially a throwaway joke character. It's always nice to see some much deserved love put into these gremlins. As our comic relief duo is united once again, let's go on an adventure, shall we? First of all, I'm very sorry that this video took so long to produce. Quite frankly, it's all because of this. Can't really go on as often as I can. I actually had to call on my city representative so that they can actually open up the park because the staff there actually forgot to do so. Oh wow, this is absolutely horrible to make this video. My computer is just not really up to date. This thing is like a decade old, 10 whole years. It has a i5 2400, which is pretty much already 10 years old by the time, but by the time this video is out. I really wanted to make a lot more videos than just simple edits like these. I needed a better computer that I can really play more games, have more content to produce. I have a lot of things that I really wanted to try and say, maybe adding to the discussion. I think that I really don't really have the hardware that I needed to actually start doing the things that I like. So and actually it's kind of hardcore to segue into this, but right now I've actually started a Patreon. So if people were actually really interested in more content like this, I'd be really appreciate your donations to help support the channel. Honestly, I really not gonna ask you for any sort of donations really. If you really like my content, you can go ahead and pitch in a bit. My PayPal was also open too. TeddySadCat at protonmail.com. Just simply put it on PayPal too. But first things first, you need to take care of yourself. Make sure you have the money you have before you put any donations. I'm much more worried about your well-being before my own. So make sure you take care of yourself first before you think about pitching in. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit of ahead of myself. It's like 4 a.m. when I recorded this segment right here. So thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I really appreciate your time being. If you like what I'm doing, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Smash like, as they always say. And hope you have a great day. Peace. Okay, let's just get to sleep right now, right? Oh, God damn it.